needing to work on that a little bit more, being more descriptive. Absolutely.
I like that. I like that. Again, Danielle Farrell is here. Of course, Raw Art Dance is part of what we know her as, but now we can say author as well.
Yes.
And the name of the book coming out is Dancing for the King. Very, very fitting. You know, people reach out in different ways to the young people of the world.
Yeah.
You know, some people do it in song, some do it in praise and worship.
Right.
Some people do it with dance.
Yeah.
So, and then this is just another avenue, like you said a while ago, to be able maybe to reach a group of kids that may not get the message or may not be a ability to dance.
Right.
You know. So.
Right. Well, you know, not everybody can come to a dance studio, and this is a way to give a little piece of Raw to every kid who reads this
book. That's what you said. Yeah.
Yes, because, you know, the mission at Raw is something that is so special. It's to take back arts and entertainment for the Lord, because he is creative.
Yep.
And, you know, what you were saying a second ago, I had to tap into something. Firstly, honestly, I had to really focus on him because he is very creative and he's not limited on his creativity.
That's right.
So I had to tap in like, Lord, please give me some streams. Give me some of your streams of creativity, which he is never running out of those streams. So going back into what you were asking me, not everyone can come into a dance studio, but they can read a book.
Yep.
As well as it's also encouraging kids to read and shape their minds. And so it's just a full circle of not only is it creating this imagination for kids to think about dance, but it's also incorporating them to read more. And it's very interactive. The book is very funny, if I do say so myself. And, you know, I want to focus on kids, their whole being, you know, and definitely give them a way of seeing creativity and imagination in a new way, because, you know, we think only kids have imaginations, but us as adults, you know, we need to tap into them a little bit more. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm doing that myself as well as giving that to others.
Good stuff. All right, so we talked about the book, Dancing for the King, and that's something that's going to be available. Don't really know a drop date yet.
Not as yet.
But this is kind of a teaser to say, hey, be looking for it. I know we'll have you back in once those copies are available.
Yes.
But it's a thing you were telling me about getting the illustrations together and the book together. So there's more than just sitting down and writing words down. You've got to have, most of the time when you're dealing with kids, you got to have pictures. You got to have that illustration and kind of keep them engaged, right?
Oh, yes. I got to shout out my illustrator. Donald Wilson is who has been working with me, and he has been so patient because I'm very particular.
Right.
Because like you said, with a kid's book, it is all about the illustrations. The words, of course, are important because I do want them to, like I said, tap into their imagination. But I finished the book. We've been editing it I have Coach Laura Brown. She's been helping me with the editing. And there's also other things about writing a book that I did not know. I think it's called IBSN. I didn't even know about these things. And she's like, you have to have this number, and then do you want a certain age group? Because now we have to think about page number because Amazon only allows this. And I was just like, I just want to write a book.
Wow.
And so I didn't know about all these details, but they've been so great to coach me along the way. I know I would love to say a specific date, but I'm hoping it's going to be before Christmas. Of course, that'll be a cute gift to give someone. But that's my goal. That's my goal right now.
Final question I got for you on the creativity of what you've been experiencing.
Yeah.
If someone's in a car, this is car line time right now in Cleveland and Bradley County, so you're listening to a lot of people in cars listening to this conversation. If someone has got a young, aspiring, possibly writer that's in their vehicle right now, from someone that's kind of been down this path, what would be that first bit of advice you would say to them?
Wow. Just write one page. And don't think about finishing the book. Think about the journey of what you're writing. Okay. Because then you'll get to enjoy it a little bit more. Because when you think, oh my gosh, I have to write a book or the book, you get intimidated, and that's what happened to me. But when I wrote a page, and then I wrote another page, and then I wrote another page, just kind of start page by page, and just know that
little sample bites.
Yeah, just little sample bites, and just know that your experience is going to be different than my experience, which is okay. Because it's creativity. Like I said, it's like me saying to you, hey, come and teach a dance class. You'd be like, oh.
I don't think so.
Not today.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, how about you take a class and then kind of examine how a class goes and get comfortable with that. So the same thing, maybe go on YouTube and kind of listen to other people talk about their experiences, because that's kind of what I did, as well as just write that first page, look at it, and kind of say, what else could I have said right there, and what else could I have replaced that word with? And so that would be my advice.
That'd be your advice. Well, that's good advice. Kind of take it a page at a time, and don't overwhelm yourself thinking you're going to complete it all in a day.
Exactly.
It all begins with a story. So research your story. Research.
Yes.
I'm sure you did a lot of research on this.
Oh yeah.
To make sure that it all comes together in good context. So.
Oh yeah.
And then the illustration just as important. All right. So Danielle, we're going to have you back when this is available, and we would love to see you in here with that book in hand.
Absolutely.
Maybe even autograph a copy of that for us to give away.
Oh, of course.
So that would be something that I'm going to be looking forward to, is to having you back for that.
Yes.
So I guess we'll just follow. Do you have like a page or something that you kind of set up that people are kind of following along this journey with you? Or
Well, honestly, it was such a private journey until today.
Okay.
Because I wanted to make sure I had certain things concrete.
Right.
So now with my studio, I've had like a little book club.
Gotcha.
And so we've been talking about books on the studio page. So I'm now going to release after today that I'm going to be finishing my book, because like I said, I wanted to be concrete. I didn't want to be like, hey guys, I'm writing a book, and then you're like, when is the book going to be? And I'm like, okay, so that was a bad idea.
Right.
I wanted it to be a little private so I could have gotten my experience and my thought process as an artist through. And now I'm going to tell people about it. So if you want to follow the Raw Art Dance company's Instagram account, so that's RAWART Dance, and then CO on Instagram or Facebook, I'll be kind of talking about the journey a little bit on there.
Great. Danielle, we're so proud of you. You keep doing what you're doing. And
thank you so much.
And we're so glad that you chose us, WCLE, as a platform to kind of come tease this, get that information out there. Again, we're so proud of you. I know we're going to be seeing you down the road with, especially with the seasonal stuff that is coming up. I'm sure there'll be lots of programs that people will be able to get out and enjoy.
Absolutely. I'll be back on here to talk to you guys, and I'm excited. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
All right, so here we go. Dancing for the King.
Dancing for the King
is the book we're going to be looking for at some point in the future. And we'll talk about it again right here once again.
Absolutely.
All right, Danielle, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you so much.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more in just a second. Traffic and weather on the way.